it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today I wanted to chime in just a quick bit on who is touching your hair and why you may not be seeing growth. So let's go ahead and get started. You know, I've been talking to you about Creator and how he enjoys the process of being there in your hair growth process. But think about that. The person who is in your hair, what are they up to? Now, I'm not saying don't be in the mind your business committee, because I don't like people in my business either. But pay attention to the conversations that you are having in that hair chair, in that moment when you're with a stylist, or even what you are listening to while doing your hair. That is a really, really big piece and component in the hair growth process, due to the fact you are a creator. You are made by the masterpiece himself, meaning the Most High. And Most High does not like chaos and disorder. Now, are you having a lot of gossip while you're getting your hair done? Are you having somebody that is in a lot of drama? Or are you doing your hair? Are you watching something that you know you should not be watching? Meaning, is it something negative that is playing out? That is a really, really big, serious component in the hair growth process. And that being because your hair is an antenna. Yes, it senses the world and environment around you. I've been telling you this, that peace of mind, clarity, and ease is the biggest piece to the hair growth journey that you are looking for. Now, if you are looking for that, why would you want somebody gossiping in your hair? Did you know that gossip is actually a form of witchcraft? It is, and it's really sad because a lot of times it's happening without even knowing it. Think of gossip as whoever is not there in the conversation, but you're having a big convo and it is negative information being transferred. And only think about this. I am a former science teacher. Energy is not created or destroyed. It's only transferred or transformed. So when you transfer conversations during your hair growth process, is it something that is productive and enlightening and housing you to your highest ability? That is something that you really need to think about when you start getting your hair done. Creator does not like us conversating about others in negative ways. There's actually verses in the Bible where they're talking about Jezebel, how she went, Jezebel was a queen and her husband was Ahab. And Ahab wanted a garden that man said, no, you cannot have. And she said, look, I'm going to get you it anyways. She went, told the group of people, hey, go get him, bring that gardener and honor him as a royal, and then say that he committed some type of treason and stone him to death. And then that way, she then told her husband, hey, you can have the garden now. Think of that even deeper in your hair growth process. Are we having conversations about people that are not present, that are possibly not in a positive light, but ruining their character, dignity, all of that? That is not worthy of the fruit of the Spirit. Those are not things that are conducive to growth, not just in hair, but just overall life. He says, she said actually causes a lot of drama and stir up, and it actually can get people hurt in really negative, serious consequences. It's deeper than your hair. And think of this, hair growth is something that if you are on that process and journey, it is something that you need to take as a personal development itself, a beautiful life experience. And we are looking to transition and transform into our highest, best, better self on that process. Now, when you think about as well the hair growth journey and process, like I said, your hair is a antenna and it connects to the things around you. You do not want to connect yourself to things that are not making you and growing you. Those are negative behavior patterns, and it's things that really not only hurt your energy and vibration, but it as well can hurt the person that is being spoke upon. And you remember that game where we play telephone, and then by the time it gets to the person of the originator, it's a whole nother story. Think of that, and then you put that in your hair while it was getting done, and it's something that you ponder on. Now, I have a real life experience that is kind of PTSD triggering, so I apologize, but I was in hair school and I was minding my business doing my hair, and I've already watched this video, but when I was doing my hair, we were watching about sex trafficking and how that can occur in salons. And it was really sad because That's a real serious situation and dilemma around the world, but especially here in America. And I was doing my own hair, and I knew I should not be braiding my hair right now listening to something like this. And I was like, it's not that serious. You are tripping. I am not making this up, and I'm not lying. That night, I was followed for an hour, 2 hours by 2 cars that were trying to pick me up in some way and take me to places that were not safe. And it was really triggering because I did not get assistance at that time. And not only that, I had to escape by almost making us all crash, and it was going to get done if need be, but luckily they moved out of the way. With that being said, see how that transferred over one night, one day, and I thought about it too. And I know when you think about things like this, gossip and all of that, that is not a fruit of the spirit. That is not peace, joy, self-discipline, kindness. It's not. And sometimes people are looking to get their own thoughts out, especially if you're partaking in those thoughts. Think about this. If you are trying to transfer and transform into your very better best self, you do not want to partake in things that are not to the best of your ability, excelling you in any way. And actually, gossip is not productive. It's not going to get you anywhere. And like I said, it stagnates your growth. During that time, I had a lot of stressors going on, and my hair was actually suffering in the process. Not just, and it wasn't like I was gossiping, but I was around a lot of energy, a lot of information that was not conducive to my life, and other stress. With that being said, Creator always wants to transform on your journey, and you are going through a life experience when you are growing your hair, because your hair is always growing. It's always gonna thrive if you allow it, and it's not gonna thrive in that if you don't allow it. And that's the beautiful piece of having awareness on the hair growth journey. Your hair growth journey is something that is really personal and intimate with Creator, because Creator wants to not just mold your hair, because he said do not be just adorned in beauty things. And yes, I do have on my beautiful brown lipstick and my jewelry, but that does not make me. It actually is a extension to the beauty from within, and that is something that we need to speak upon at the end of the day, because gossip is not enhancing anyone's beauty. Actually, a lot of times you'll notice that people want to start steering away from situations like that, and or you will start seeing your hair suffering. I know this sounds kind of touchy, and I am not in your business, and I'm not one to judge on what you have to talk about, but what I am trying to say is transform and transfer into positive light energy. Look at healing sounds when you're getting your hair done, or maybe even watch a funny movie. Funny movies are always amazing. Watching negative shows like horror shows and stuff, that is scary, and it transfers to your nervous system, and it impedes into your long-term memory bank. And your hair is on your nervous system, it's on your blood-brain barrier. So you really want to be aware of the things that are ingesting into your body, and those are as well spiritual gateways. Your eyes, your nose, your ears, your lips, and your sexual space as well. And that as well is a space that can be quote unquote rumor, and I'm not going to say rumor in that way, but just like letting anybody in your areas, because that is not going to assist. That actually taps to your spinal cord, and it goes up to your brain area as well. So being with the positive person is going to enhance your hair growth journey too, because you bring balance into your hormones. Remember, your hair growth is wanting and needing a balance in your systems, your hormone systems, your blood systems, your organ systems, because hair is one of the last things to grow on the body. You are so amazing, and you are also worthy at the end of the day of hair growth. And let's just start transforming our conversations into love and light. When we are trying to elevate ourselves, we actually elevate ourselves by not talking about people, but talking about beautiful ideas and modeling things that can exude growth. And the best things in life are free, and those are the fruits of the spirit, and you can plant those seeds anywhere. And again, my name is Tree from Tree Essentials. I am an advanced natural hair consultant and as well a certified health specialist, and I can get your hair growth going game in an accelerated place and to top it, I have a free community that you can join to get information right now to get you started on this beautiful journey. Do not forget that hair growth is a life experience. It's not just about what is growing on your scalp. And with that being said, we are restoring our trees to grow essentially. And yes, our hair is a tree because we are like a plant, and we have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and inspire change. And I truly look forward and honored to work and see you all soon. So you have a great day and or night whenever you are watching this, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. All right, bye.